Oh, okay. Comments already. Cool. Hold on. Just let me balance myself out here. Somebody let me know what the sound's like. Hey, bud, how's things? Things are okay, thank you. More than okay. No, I'm good, thank you. E flat standard, correct. I haven't played all day, so I'm just trying to warm up. Oh, the sound's good. Thank you, man. Cheers. And how is everyone? Good? Yeah? You gotta go to work soon. Oh, man. What time is it where you are? So I'm probably rubbing this in by chilling with my guitar, having a beer, right? I'm doing well. I've been watching PVAT videos because so good of a guitar. In my opinion, I think it's one of the best guitars in the world because the auto-tune system built in. 8:30 in a warehouse picking tiles. Okay, man. I hope that goes well for you. I used to work in a factory, and Christ, it was the absolute Wild West in there, man. Yeah, I had like everything from like, I don't know, like you didn't know if you were gonna have a job next weekend because I used to work Saturday, Sunday, 12, sorry, no, that's a lie, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. And it had everything from like bosses offering people out into car parks, like for fights, drugs, everything, you name it, it was going on in that factory. Yep, that's what my my old job was like. It was literally like going to the gym. Yeah, I used to work these. It was these. We built brake pipes for Volvo trucks. Yeah, like the big. I don't know, Arctics, right? Trucks, and oh my God, we used to build brake pipes for them. And the way we did that is it was a full factory, so we had an assembly line and everything. But I was on a section where it was like ovens, bread ovens on a conveyor belt. And you had one guy at the top who was forcing these metal tubes into metal formers. And you'd send that down the oven, and it would go all the way through, right? And it would drop off into a pool at the bottom. There'd be a guy down the bottom of the conveyor belt, if you like, of the oven, stripping them out and putting them all in bags. And oh man, it was such heavy going. I was on at the top end, like trying to force the things into the formers and stuff. And oh man, it was such hard work, especially on the arms and stuff. It's like fast track to carpal tunnel syndrome, easy. And fortunately, I managed to work my way off, like to running position, where it was more like integral to the running of the shift and stuff. But oh man. Hi William, how's it going, man? But yeah, if you hate your job in the warehouse and it's heavy going and stuff, I feel you, man. I've been that. And then my first job was a landscaper. That was like a workout in itself. You know, getting in at like 6, just covered in mud and stuff, and I just remember thinking to myself, God, man, this just is not me, you know? Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, yeah. I'm getting there. I haven't played all day, so I'm just trying to figure out what my hands want to do tonight. And then I got a cool video for you guys coming tomorrow, which is all about, because loads of people have been asking me how I track my guitars. So I've got a video talking about like my gear and everything I use to track guitars for my covers and lessons and all that other stuff. Oh, yikes, that wasn't good. Looking for the next chord. Got it. Have I got BandLab? No, I don't. This guitar is perfectly intonated, or the PV one you're talking about? Because I've had nothing but problems with this one. Absolute nothing but problems. I even spoke to Lee Mallier about it, and somehow on Instagram, and he said that I might need a new note, which I haven't done yet. Dante, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. Oh, no, that wasn't good. No, and again. There we go. You like the tone? Oh, thank you, ma'am. Am I working on my second ambience guitar track? No. I honestly, I forgot I do those. But maybe I should. Do people want another one? Because like that was just like, I don't know how I sat for 50 minutes and just tracked 50 minutes of ambient guitar, but I managed to do it. Yeah, that lends itself because it's open C, so you can just you can just strum away all day on the open tuning and it just works. But I don't want to just do open C stuff because it's all going to sound the same. It's going to be like, well, this is going to sound exactly the same as the last one. So maybe I'd have to figure out like maybe another open tuning because open tunings just lend themselves. I wanted to do an album of just straight ambient guitar. I've got all these pieces, you know. That sort of thing. I got a couple of them. Is that something people would like to hear? I have no idea. I'm trying to keep up on the comments here. Sounds great. Love the tone. Cool. Play a full list of Bullet's new album. Man, I can just about get my hands around the ones that I've covered. What do we all think of the bonus track that I did? Stitches? Cool song, right? Oh, you're talking about my guitar. Yeah, well, thanks. I have to constantly tune this thing. It's just, I think it needs another new nut, if I'm honest with you, or a new nut, another nut in general. Okay, so Mango would like to listen to a whole album of just this. It's that. I'll tell you guys the truth. The demo is practically sat there on this computer. I'll tell the truth on that one. I sat down and just thought, I want to knock this thing out one day, and I just recorded a rough idea of it. And each track sort of bleeds into the next. I've got an idea for album artwork and all that stuff. But I think I'd like to have it properly recorded rather than just myself. I mean, this one came out on the weekend. And maybe that's I did that, and the chords just came, and I just thought, man, that is miserable. I looked over at my other half and I said, that is miserable, and she said, play something happy then. I was like, well, I know, but I really like it, but do people want to listen to that? And I haven't got any idea. Does the song just keep doing that? You know, because these are ambient pieces, they just go on. They're not, you know, songs, you know. Sounds like an outro of some sort. Yeah, could well be. Bullet My Valentine could do a clean tone like this. Well, this thing is all over the new album in places with layering. That's the Strymon Big Sky. And you can hear it. It's got a very signature sound, that reverb. And you can hear it. It's on the it's all over, especially on the outro to Can't Escape the Waves. It's on there, and it's also I'm trying to think how. Shatter, the intro. It's on there as well. Yeah, I think a lot of these pieces are like inspirational videos, you know? When I was 21, my dad always said to me I could be anything that I wanted. So I always bear that in mind, but, well, my daddy passed away when I was 12, and that really hard thing happened to our family, but I never lost that idea. You know, and then the guy obviously goes on to become a millionaire of some sort. But yeah, it's like that sort of soundtrack, I guess. Pardon my terrible American impersonation. If there's any guys who are over in the States right now, I apologize right now for a terrible Americanized accent. But these tones, they're mainly Lee Malia's stuff. Right. So I'll allow it. Dante wants to hear some metal. Okay. No, wait. Where's it go next? Oh man, I need to warm up desperately. Right, this tone that you're hearing now, right, I absolutely hate. I can't abide it because YouTube does something where it compresses everything to hell. So how it's coming out to you guys is something that sounds perhaps decent, but to my ears, it sounds awful. So I'm going to ask you a question, and William, if you're still there, will you guide me on this? Because I really don't want to use it. It's annoying me. This, gosh, this would be my tone of choice. Can somebody tell me if this sounds acceptable? Does that sound different, worse, what? Mid bass. Yeah, it's good. Because louder? Sure. Better? Paul Harforth. go. There's your closure. And then, yeah. So there you go. That's closure. Can I, just hold on 1 sec. I just need to ditch this hoodie. There we go. Right, that's better. I can breathe now. And you're all saying it sounds fine. Cool. Right. Do I teach Bring Me the Horizon? I can do. I don't like to, because that means having to stick a guitar in A sharp the majority of the time. So tell me what you want to know about in the way of Bring Me, and I'll tell you. Oh God. I love reverb, can you tell? Robert Meese, what's up, bro? I was thinking, yeah, I'm on for a minute, hoping that everything's cool. Yeah, everything's absolutely cool, thank you, man. I've just been very busy with other YouTube stuff, videos. Got one coming tomorrow, and then I've got, I took the weekend off just to spend some time with my other half. And then, what else? I'm teaching my day job as well. So, yeah, super busy. But, yeah, that's where I've been. Will you be uploading this live stream, dude? Yes, I will. All my live streams stay up once I'm done. So, yes, this will be here once I'm done if you wanted to catch up later on. Yeah. No. Just while I'm faffing with tones and stuff. Okay, so what I'm looking for here, and yeah, Shadow, I really, really dig that song. So this cab that I'm using now, or profile, is a Satan, a Randall Satan head. You know, all of England, right? And that has been my go-to since day one on bias effects for my covers. So all that Bullet My Valentine stuff and Metallica, I've had everything out of that, and I just absolutely love it. And I thought to myself, you know what? I really missed that when I bought the camper. Unfortunately, somebody's profiled a Satan head. So I've got my bias effects tone, technically, that I'm quite used to on here, which is great. Hearts Burst into Fire intro. Okay, one sec. I got just the thing for that. So there you go. There's that. Cool suggestion. Right, I want to keep on using this, but I want a reverb on it. So just hold on one sec. Because I didn't put a reverb on. And I only need a simple one. So it won't take me a sec to do. That'll do. And then I'll just bring the mix down. Okay, there we go. And then exit. And then save that and that and that. Right, there we go. Maybe I should do all my my stuff prior to the stream, so it's not just boring me watching me faffing with camper tones. Yeah, the Satan rig's amazing, isn't it? Do the main riff to Alone, sure thing, bro. 146. And you try and get on that in between. That's so hard. That's so difficult. Funny thing is, my mate gave my youngest big Yamaha keyboard, already done a small track. Would like to send it to you and get your opinion on it. Yeah, absolutely. Just message me on Instagram, and I'll give you my email address, and yeah. Sure thing, I'd love to hear it. How long has it been since you played The Poison? It has been since I did my live stream concert, if you want to call it that. So, I don't know, when was that? A couple of months back, because I celebrated having 500 subscribers or something. And I performed that for that, so... Man, I am not getting on with this guitar tonight. I've had enough trouble playing that riff Never mind adding in a more difficult part. Oh yeah, the alone thing, yeah. That's a nightmare. I suppose you could play it up here to save yourself doing the stretches. But then it's taking you all the way away from second fret. Best of You, Foo Fighters. Oh my god. I only know one thing by that band. And I think it ends right there. So I'm sorry, man. I've really limited information, or knowledge even, I should say, when it comes to that band. I don't know any Foo Fighters stuff. I used to know the Pretender intro, I think. But that was going back years and years and years ago. So yeah. Anybody name the song? Oh, As I Lay Dying. Man, I've not even touched that stuff. I think I tried the I'm trying to play Shaped by Fire, but I wouldn't even know. I'm actually really limited on band stuff that I play. Believe it or not, like people say, like, "Oh, can you play this, that, and the other?" And it's just like, probably if I put my time into it. But I didn't spend other than the few bands that I learned growing up. I didn't spend a whole lot of time learning too many songs and stuff. Like Parkway Drive is a good example for you. They're not a band that I could reel the tracks off, but I couldn't play you a single Parkway riff apart from what's that? Carry On? Carry On? Something like that. And what's the one? I don't even know. What's it called? Pray. Something like that. Let's think. What do I know that isn't me? No, not a whole lot. So keep the suggestions coming, though. Just bear in mind, I'm currently in a drop C sharp guitar. Okay, so as far as yeah, Parkway is a band. Well, the thing is with Parkway for me though, is Reverence got me into that band, and I was like, "Whoa, this is cool! This is really cool! It's like pirate metal, man." And then everyone's like, "Oh no, we hate this album." I guess it's a bit like getting into Metallica during the Load era, or getting into Bullet in Temper Temper, and then not really realizing what the other stuff's like. And innocently, I just put it on, and I just really dug the stuff, and I didn't realize how much people hate Reverence. So yeah. Any other suggestions? Favorite riff from the new Bullet album, hands down. That is actually being played under the solo for Shatter. What new metal band can I recommend to follow? Bleed from Within. hands down. And that's not just because I saw them. It's because I was going to see them. I saw that they were supporting Bullet when I was going to go and see them. So I thought I might as well give them a chance. I put the new record on. There's a song on there called Pathfinder. And oh my God, Breakdown Central, man. Absolutely killer. So yeah, I like Bleed From Within a lot because they're modern sounding, but they're not streamlined, and there's like a lot of like thrash in there. You know, like that streamlined guitar sound you're used to, that really polished 6505 with a tube screamer in the front of it. That sound, it ain't that. It's quite rough, but with a modern sort of feel. And then adding to that, there's like thrash elements in there as well as it kind of being like, I don't know, sort of metalcore-ish, I guess. But yeah, they're the first thing that's turned my head because, yeah, a lot of new bands, it just gets a little bit repetitive, right? Bleed From Within, the first band where I've turned around and gone, oh my God, yeah, I really like that. So. Did I work on No Happy Ever After yet? Isn't that in drop C? Because there'll be a reason for that. I haven't got a drop C guitar current. Actually, no, I do have a drop C guitar currently. Okay, I'm just being lazy here. Just answer the question. No, I didn't. I think I sat with it because I sat with all of them trying to figure out what was next, as far as covers went, and that was on there. But it was in a tune in at the time that I didn't have a guitar for at the time, so I just kind of wrote it off and looked at the other ones. So yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. I did look at that one, which is straight up, that's My Reverie, right? And that is straight up a progression from, what's that song off of Gravity that everybody wants me to cover? The bonus track? William, help me out. That one. What's it called? Anyway, that song is straight up that. At least to my ears, anyway. So, yeah, I like it a lot, though. Both my Valentine gig was good, but the crowd was really small. Even Matt commented about it. Oh, no. I only been to Hull once, and that was to pick up my car. I had to drive 6 hours. Well, it was a 6-hour round trip to get my car from Hull. And oh my God, what a journey that was. Well, sorry, spaced out. What's the song that everyone wants me to cover off of Gravity, but I haven't done it yet because I'm too lazy? That one. And I'm playing it poorly. EMG, Tube Screamer, 50, yeah, V30 speaker. Yep, absolutely spot on. Did I only see Bullet for my Valentine at Manchester gig? Yeah, I was only at Manchester for that. I didn't go to any of the others. Good night, though. I got absolutely bashed in that front row, though. Crowd Surfer, Centric. Crawling. Thank you, Voices from the Dark. There you go. Yeah, I think it's My Reverie. It's the fourth row album. The riff goes something like that. That is so much. It just feels like that song in quite a lot of ways. But yeah, Crawling's the one. Oh, and you were in Manchester as well as me, Paul. Oh, cool. Did you have a good time? And if somebody were to ask me what one of my favorite guitar solos of all time would were, it would be that. If you haven't heard "Private Hell" by Alice in Chains, that's it. Even though I butchered some of the notes. God damn it, I absolutely love that song. Love Your Guitar, by the way. I've been using that clean sound all day and nearly played myself to sleep. Thanks again. Oh! Wait. Hang on a minute. That clean... Voice of the Dark. Hold on a sec. Wait, are you who I think you are? You've been using that clean tone all day and nearly play... You're, and I do pay attention. Felix, is that you? Speaking from the dark? Because I shared a camper tone with somebody recently. So let me know if I'm either really right or really wrong there. Yes, thank God. Now, wouldn't that have been awful if you weren't that person? Yeah, it's, what a lovely clean tone it is. Oh man, Alice in Chains. It's like, if anybody likes Alice in Chains, it's just like, ugh. Oh man, Alice in Chains is the one. Philippe, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, and Felix, you should have said no. I'd have felt so really awkward. Wrong. Nope, I was wrong. So these weird this weird key a little bit too much for anyone? Anybody know the mode? X-Scout 2001. I'll send you my email address later, man. And we'll go from there. Still bummed out the heavy tone is not what it seems to be. I want a nice aggressive profile for my camper. Well, I use the Mesa Boogie a lot. A hell of a lot. The dual rectifier. And that does a lot of the work for me. Between that and a Randall Satan head. And you can get loads of stuff on like the Tone Cloud or whatever it's called for camper. Between those two, they're what I go for. Dude, you need to play some Sylosis. Anything from the first album, Conclusion of an Age, will be amazing. By the way, love that clean tone. Flux. Yeah, Sylosis, they are tight as hell. And you know what? Josh Middleton's right hand scares the absolute crap out of me. Which is why I haven't attempted any Sylosis. And Tobias, how you doing, man? Nice to see you here. How about some Kill the Lights? I actually don't know any, but they've really perked my interest now that Jay's back in, well, not back in the band, but back playing with Moose. And the thing that kills me about Josh Middleton's awesome guitar playing is it's just not used in Architects anymore, because I'm a big Architects fan. And that last album, man, let's not even get started on that one, hey? But I really didn't enjoy it, and I was like, come on, man, you've got such a great guitar player. Number one, why'd you tune up? Second, why? And isn't that like a 14-track album? And it's 14 tracks of the same stuff, and then the most screaming on the album is done by Simon fucking Neil from Biffy fucking Clyro. It's like, what? You know? So, and I'm very well, thank you, Tobias. Oh shit, look who's here. Yeah, somebody said live, all right. How you doing, man? You okay? And then I forget the rest of it. Murder One, yeah. And is that my favorite Hardwired song? Maybe. I certainly think it's underrated. I certainly think it's like really, really, really underrated. Like, you know, holy crap! I never heard of Silosis. Just started listening to Sever, and oh my god, thanks. There you go. Yeah, Silosis are amazing. They are. They're a good band. So whoever suggested that, good shout out. And I'm sorry, I've forgotten who did. Yeah, sorry. Make yourself known. We have that guy to thank. Okay. Have you noticed how on live stream all I do is I go to play the hardest riffs and then butcher them because of the first thing that's come to mind. Spit Out the Bone. Something like that. I'm butchering it, but yeah, Spit Out the Bone. It's quite thrashy, isn't it? Man, I really struggle, but try playing Explorer in the V position. Nope, not happening. I really struggle playing in the normal position because I'm so used to a flying V. So I'm sorry for the sloppy playing. Would you agree with me that when I say Deathbound 1000 Cuts main riff is basically blackened but metalcore? I would agree with you. Oh man, you're going to see Bleed From Within? I'm jealous. Because I really, really, really enjoyed seeing that band the other day. Massively. Has it been like 2 weeks now since both my Valentine? But yeah, they are such a cool band. And I love how sort of proudly Scottish they are. They're like, we're from freaking Scotland, man. You know. Gonna shoot, mate. Have a good one, mate. X-Scout 2001. Have a good shift, man. It is you who's going back into work. Am I right, or was it somebody else? But yeah, take care, man, and thank you for hanging out. Okay, deep cut. We want to go deep cuts? Nope. Wait. Who keeps track of the days anymore? As a matter of fact, I kind of have enjoyed not keeping track of the days over lockdown. I kind of slipped away into this this weird sort of, and I'm not making light of the grim situation, by the way, but yeah, it was kind of nice to just sort of let it all slip away a little bit. Okay, more deep cuts. Trying to think. Any suggestions, by the way? Now, I don't want to become a YouTuber who just plays riffs that everybody's heard a million times to death, you know, and plays them like every live stream. So I'm going to try and stop with the riffs that we've heard until somebody on the live stream, pressure's on you guys now, to come up with an original idea of a band that I've actually heard as well, or you think I might know about. Oh man, I never did be able to. Yep, die. Yeah, absolutely on the Creeping Death right there. Something like that. And then it goes. No. And then it goes on from there. But yeah, good choice. Oh my god. Somebody get me a flying V? Anyone? I'm screwing up the chords in the middle. Best Pantera riff. Drop. So simple. One chord. I know you're not in the tuning, but do I know any times of grace? Yeah, but only the soppy stuff. So, well, that's not it. Yeah, something like that. So only the soppy stuff. Let me go back to my metal tom. Any in this moment? No, I actually don't. Did somebody say something about Motionless in White earlier? Motionless in White, 18th of February in Birmingham. Man, everybody's going to gigs. That's so cool. I think I've got the one gig that I'm going to, like, out my system. Just came across your channel months ago. You reviewed the 7-string jacks and made me go for myself. I'm really glad I got it. Oh, cool, man. And no worries about the review. I'm glad that was helpful to you. And how'd you like the guitar? Good? I find that it weighs a ton. But I'm not going to try and put you off it or anything. Hola, Carl. How are you? So that's the reason for the reverb. You can take a drink and just hang. You don't need to do anything. See? It's laziness is what it is. Good news that Jay is back on the grid. Absolutely, and it's great news that he's playing with Kill the Lights? Kill the Lights, yeah. Kill the Lights now. That's really cool. It's heavy, but I'm used to it with my Gibson. Oh, okay. First 7-string, so it's been fun. Learning Trivium songs, of course, and classic Dream Theater songs. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. And man, it looks the part as well, doesn't it? and I'm wrecking my chords here, sorry. Fudge, man. Come on, play. Oh, Christ in vain. Sorry, you're getting bored of my clean playing. Your 7-string for trivium stuff, not really feeling it. I won't lie to you guys, I much prefer down tuning on a 6-string to playing a 7-string. But don't tell the Jackson in the corner. And if anybody likes that riff, stay tuned, is all I'll say. No, I know you weren't. No, that was more me going, shit, you have an audience here. Talk to them. Down. Does anybody know where I've got that from? Anybody know what I was channeling there? I'll play it again if you want me to. If you want to focus on it. So, the giveaway is that. So ages ago, I was quite obsessed with. Ages ago, no, even now, massive Jim Root fan and his writing, and Killpop from the Grey Chapter just had this. And I just took the chords. So Jim would go. And yeah, and it was the verse that did it for me, which was the. So I literally just took all the Killpop parts, and did what I do and stuck reverb on it, and just changed it a little bit to make it a little bit more chordy. So when he's going. I did this instead. Oh god, I could just sit in that forever. And yeah, okay, let's talk about Devin. So I have been a massive fan of reverb for many, many years, and I was mortified to find Devin Townsend because I was into open tunings for years as well, like Alter Bridge, that sort of stuff. And I was mortified to find Devin that I'd sat in my living room for so many years playing this sort of stuff, you know. Playing reverby guitar, right? And the next minute, this guy comes across my feed and start getting into it, and it turns out like he's made a career on doing that, basically. And Devin is one of my favorite artists of all times, of all time, even I should say. But I was mortified because I thought I had something. I don't want to say original or anything like that. I wouldn't say go that far, but I was like, oh, that's my sound, you know. I play with loads of reverb. It makes a big, spacey, ethereal sound. And lo and behold, that guy had been doing it since 1980. What? You know? Do you know what I mean? It really sucks. But however, that was a later thing for me because back in the day, a clean tone was this. Very little reverb, or I suppose for a lot of people that is a lot. But you get the idea. And it had to have chorus on it. Had to. And if it didn't have chorus on it, I absolutely hated it. And now, I rarely ever play with chorus on my clean tones. But back in the day, it was all about, you know... I never learned that part. I don't think I did it. Well, I sort of. Yeah, and every time I tell a lie, I have learned that part several times, and every time I've learned it, I forget it. Ugh. So back in the day, it was literally all about that. Gosh, that's loud. Now the part I always mess up. Casually kirking my way through his solos. And I mean, like, messing up. So many songs, sit down, week later. How did that go again? Yeah, I could just never apply myself. Or a lot of the time, I really struggle to apply myself to a lot of songs. I go, right, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to learn this now. And even when I do, the next week, I've completely forgotten it, you know? The solo I always butcher is Nothing Else Matters. Okay, let's see how I do. Hey, there we go. I always had this idea that Metallica have never done. You know, at the end of that solo, James hangs. And then that note just carries on forever. I always thought, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? So he's got that note. So he's come down, he's gone. That. Wouldn't that be such a cool, like, out of left wing thing to do? Just agree with me. Well, don't just agree with me. I'm just trying to get my sound right. But, hold on. Just humor me is what I meant to say there. Yeah, just humor me on that fact, yeah? It's just like, you might not agree with me, but just humor me. There we go. Get my words the right way around. Wouldn't that be like a really cool thing? If we just... however it goes. I've given up on that. No, I can play it when I've practiced it. It's just one of those. A lot of the stuff I can play it, but I just need a couple of hours to practice beforehand. I'm not one of those guitar players that can just reel off like flawless riffs, you know. I'm just not that kind of guy, you know. When I come on here, I know I'm gonna screw up, and it's. I think the quicker I embrace that and I realize that, the better it's been for me. There's a bit of Master Puppets I struggle with, like the pull off bit after the harmonics. I never get how it actually goes. Master of Puppets, pull off bit after the harmonics. Kind of like Painted Black, yeah. Yeah. Harmonix and Master of Puppets. Give me more. There's a part in Master of Puppets I can't play, which is the... it goes... That. Oh, and the solo. Yeah, like the thing where he pulls the strings off the fretboard by accident, and then it's like, and then he does the big climb. Yeah, I get you. But the worst part is the yeah, those aren't dives. I think it's this solo. He changes it every single time. That part, he says that he pulls the strings and does that. He pulled the strings off the fretboard. And it was just one of those moments where you couldn't replicate it, and it's just like, just keep that in the recording. So I'm not so sure if it is dives there, because he says there's a solo on the Master of Puppets album where that happens, and he said it is Master of Puppets a couple of times, but as to whether it is that or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, he says that like there was a moment in it where like he was going to bend like that, and then he pulled the string off the fretboard and kept bending it, and it just made this weird sound. So yeah, just be careful what you're trying to replicate there, because it might not be the actual thing. But I've always struggled with the David Bowie riff. Yeah, it's a straight up rip from David Bowie song. See? It's all the twitchy digga-da, digga-da, digga-da. See? Anyway, my down picking is fine. There's no problem there. But as far as that alternate picking, that is an absolute nightmare. Yeah, that riff is absolutely no fun at all. And yeah, he ripped that straight up from a David Bowie song, Cliff Burton. And if you go listen to that, I can't tell you the name of it, but if you type in David Bowie, Master of Puppets, you'll hear it straight away if you cross reference it. Right, guys, the dog is twitching, so that means that my other half is back from her evening classes. So I'm gonna have to get out of here now. Not because she like, you know, I've got a curfew or something like that, and she like beats me if I stay using the electricity for too long. But no, basically, this lounge is kind of like our main area, and the kitchen is just off it, and we need to feed the dog and stuff like that. So, plus I've been on here for an hour and a half now. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I've had a good time. As always, let's do more of these. But since the last time I've said let's do more of these, I have. So let's keep on doing more of these, yeah? Because I'm having such a good time doing this. Thank you all so much for your support. You guys all know who you are, who constantly tune into the live streams, like my videos and stuff like that. Got a video coming out tomorrow all about how I track my guitars, the gear I use. So stay tuned for that, I guess. And yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. And take care of yourselves, stay safe, and stay healthy. And I'm